this is your post-run routine. Take your time with the exercises. I'm going to only do 1 repetition of each stretch. I would like you to do 2 to 3 repetitions and hold each one for 30 seconds. So you really do take your time with these. And what you're trying to do is just help recovery and just get the length back into the muscles and help the range of movement in the joints. So you're going to start in your back for the first one and just bring your knees up to your chest. You can let that tailbone peel away from the mat, but you just want to feel that stretch into the lower back. So again, you would do this one 2 to 3 times, holding each one for 30 seconds. The next one, you hold onto one knee, reach the other leg out lovely and long, heel sets on the floor. And just trying to maintain that openness through the shoulders and relax the jaw and the neck. And then you would take this leg up in a little hamstring stretch. Again, support with the hands, or you can use a band around the sole of the foot. Again, hold for at least 30 seconds. Once you've done your hamstring stretch, you bend the knee, and we take the knee across the body, keeping the opposite shoulder back, taking the big toe towards the floor. And this is for the side of the hips. It's a really nice one for runners. And again, just hold that for 30 seconds. Come back to the center, and then you switch sides. Knee up. Just for your hip joint and hip flexor on the other side. Then into a hamstring stretch, toes to shin. Bring the toes, toes to the shin. Feel the stretch down the back of the leg. Bring the knee in and then across. Again for the side of the hip. Hold for 30 seconds. And then come back. Next one I would take you in is take your feet really wide, arms out to the side, and letting your knees rock from side to side. Okay, just for your lower back and for your hips and the hip flexors. It's really the muscles, soft tissues around the joints. Then from here, you come onto your side. Bring the knee up towards you and draw that knee back. Make sure you're not overarching your back. Try and keep your back pretty level as you draw your knee back to open up the front of the hip and for a thigh stretch. You would do that on both sides. Then we're going to come right onto all fours. Into your cat. Rounding, arching the spine. So just letting the spine lengthen up towards the ceiling and then just let it drop. Breastbone to the mat. Again, 30 seconds worth. And then take your hips back. Taking your hips back towards your heels. If this is too much on your knees, put a pillow between your calves and your thighs. Push the mat away with your hands. Get a nice stretch into the lower back. Walk your hands round one way. Walk your hands round the other way. And again, holding 30 seconds, doing 2 to 3 repetitions. Bring your hands in front, back up onto all fours. Take your hands slightly in front of your shoulders and then just let yourself sink. Let go of those glutes just to get a stretch into your lower back. And then we can come back and you go back into your rest stretch again. Bring your hands back. Take your hands behind you. And if you can, don't worry, this might be enough of a stretch for you as well because it's going to get your ankles and front thighs, but if you can, just lift your hips. So you're getting re-stretch again through the thighs and the hip flexors. Again, 3 times 30 seconds if you can. Back onto all fours, tuck your toes under, reach those hips up into the air, walk through the ankles. That'll get around your ankle joints, into the calves. Then bend your knees. Walk your hands towards your feet, lengthen all the way up. Into an open leg stretch. And just come down towards the floor. inner thighs, inner hamstrings. Carefully walk around one way and carefully walk around the other way. 3 times 30 seconds. Do take your time with these. No sharp stretches, no quick stretches. So you ease into each stretch. And that's the routine. Hopefully that